Hi, my name's Daze and I'm a foundation student at the University for the Creative Arts Farnham, where I also work as a student ambassador. I've been asked to give you some tips and tricks on budgeting and saving money while at university. So my first tip is on part-time work. Now it's really important to manage your time with this because so many people take on too much work and end up falling behind with their studies. So some universities don't recommend having a part-time job during term time because the coursework is particularly heavy, but some universities say that 10 hours of part-time work per week on top of your studies is manageable. So check with your individual universities about what they're going to expect from you. If you can't work during term time, summer and Christmas temp positions are a great option, and if you are looking for part-time work, consider tutoring a subject you're studying at GCSE or A-level. I took on work as a student ambassador, which meant I could work while I was on campus and during free periods and summer holidays. I also took on a few other jobs at 0-hour contracts, so it meant I wasn't going to be expected to work when I had big assignments or I was busy, but I could take on the work I needed to when I had more time. My second tip is on budgeting. Now it's really important to budget because your student loan only comes in 3 times per year, so you need to make that money last. The easiest way to do this is with a budget where you can estimate all of your outgoings, and there are some really helpful templates for doing this on websites like Save the Student. Some people also use apps like Mint to help track their spending, and some people also choose to take out student bank accounts like Monzo. I found that when I was creating my budget, it was really easy to underestimate how much money I'd need for certain things, and I didn't calculate an amount of money that I could use in case unexpected costs came up or in case I didn't stick to my budget on things like bills and food. So when you are creating your budget, make sure you also budget for a bit of money that you can dip into if you need to or if unexpected costs come up. My third tip is on books. Now books are really expensive and they'll probably be your biggest cost with your school supplies. So second-hand book websites like Alibris and Aid Books are a great option because they sell all of the textbooks at a fraction of the price. It also means you can trade in your old textbooks to earn a bit of cash back. When I did this for my A-levels, I had about 8 textbooks from AS and A-level, which almost completely covered the cost of my recommended reading list before I started the course, which is great because before September nobody has their student loan. My fourth tip is on spending. Now, one of your biggest outgoings besides your rent will probably be your groceries. So make sure to write lists and try and stick to a budget. Avoid too much pre-packed and ready-made meals because it's going to end up being a lot more expensive. Another tip for reducing the cost of your groceries is to take cash with you into the supermarket as opposed to your card, because it means that you have to stick to the amount of money you've allowed yourself, and it also means you can't overspend. You can also take cash with you instead of your card on nights out because the same reasons apply. One of the cheapest ways to cook is in big batches where you can freeze portions. It also means you might end up only having to cook a couple of times a week. For me, the easiest way to cook was to create a cooking rota with the rest of my house, where all of us cooked 1 or 2 nights a week, but all of us got fed on a budget. So consider making the same arrangement with your housemates. I hope these have been helpful. Thanks for listening. Bye!